We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's step to it.
After, and most of us are still reeling from the 15-hour marathon known as prom.
I get it. Hollywood Nights. Reeling. Never mind.
Unless you got your hair done at 9 in the morning, prom probably started for you around 3. And if you were like most people, it didn't end until 6 in the morning.
Or, if you were a guy, you multitasked, gelling your hair while driving at the same time.
Despite the chaos, it was still a memorable day. During promenade, the upperclassmen got to parade around in their gorgeous formal attire,
showing off their fake tans and even faker jewelry. During the first half of promenade, parents got to act as the paparazzi while the teen idols strutted their stuff and fussed with their hair. Then the red carpet was rolled out for the Grand March. Mrs. Shack acted as the Grand Master of Ceremonies, introducing the couples as they walked down the carpet.
After the march, the prom king and queen were announced. After the final shutter was closed, the students went off to eat, while the parents left to prepare the memorial auditorium for the dance. At 8, students flocked to the memorial auditorium to boogie the night away.
Even our teachers were infected with dance fever. Mrs. Cowson was getting a little comfy with Cindy's date.
Watch out, Cindy. Like Cinderella, the coach turned into a pumpkin at midnight. Students exchanged their glass slippers for flip-flops as they moved on to post-prom.
Post-prom, held at the Y, consisted of a variety of activities, which students amused themselves with until they could get their greedy little hands on the prizes. One of the most popular activities was the boxing ring.
Students were sent home at 6 with their t-shirts, prizes, and the lucky ones even had cash that they pulled right out of the air.
A word from our sponsor.
A lot of the kids give blood outside of school also, and throughout the year. Some of our students are part of a program called Gallon Grad, where they will give a gallon before they graduate high school. I think most people realize how important it is to give blood. For every pint that you give, 3 lives may be saved by that pint. And our goal today is to give 60 pints, and I think we're going to reach that goal.
Just 4 days before the anniversary of the Columbine High School shooting, a young graduate student opened fire with 2 semi-automatic pistols on fellow students and teachers at Virginia Tech University.
Professors described the senior English major, Cho Sung-hui, as a troubled and angry young man, but none of them could have foreseen the rage that he had. It led him to walk into West Ambler Johnston co-ed dorms, which housed 895 students, and shoot Emily Hilscher and Ryan Clark.
At the time, campus authorities believed this was a domestic disturbance. 2 hours after the first shootings, Cho walked into Norris Hall, which housed the engineering department as well as other classes, and chained the entrance doors shut, keeping students and faculty inside while leaving police outside.
Aaron Sheehan, one of the 4 survivors from the German classroom, said that Cho, quote, peeked in twice earlier in the lesson like he was looking for somebody, before he started shooting. At least 11 murder victims were found in the French class, 5 in the German class, 9 in the hydrology class, 2 in the solid mechanics class, and 1 in the hallway.
Virginia Tech student Jamal Albergudi recorded police outside of the building responding to the gunshots in the hall on his cell phone.
Despite the circumstances, extraordinary heroism was displayed. Professor Liviu Lubrescu held the door of his classroom closed while Cho attempted to enter, allowing his students to climb out the window. Many credit Lubrescu with saving his students' lives.
Other faculty and students also showed bravery as they were able to save as many lives as they could. Jocelyn Couture Nowak,
Kevin Granada,
Partahi Lambaturin,
Zach Petkowitz.
and countless others are considered heroes of the tragedy.
After murdering 32 people and injuring 29, Cho died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Later in the week, NBC News received a multimedia manifesto containing videos, pictures, and writings from Cho, presumably mailed between the first two murders in the dorms and the rampage at Norris Hall.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
I know who you are.
Oh, I'm here. This is Sports with Brady Shack. Hola, senoritos and senoritas. Got some sports news for ya. Oh! In track news, the high school girls track team, we have information on the runners. The only senior, the lone senor, is Judith Hennel, and she runs hurdles and does the high jump. Juniors, Audie Gahn, who runs the 1500 and does hurdles. Kinsey Michelson throws the shot put. Mistel Perkins is injured, and Randy Gerst, who runs the 800. The freshman, Alicia Jennings, runs hurdles and middle distance races. Jade Van Rickey runs sprints and middle distance. Kaylee Mitchell runs middle distance and hurdles. Katie Dewey throws the discus and throws the shot put. Brooke Schramm runs sprints and middle distance. And the Notre Dame freshmen, the Notre Dames, are Mallory Riffle and Emily Menon. Both of them run middle distance. Moving on. Now on to boys track. Got some scores here for ya. Recently, the track team placed second at the Pekin Relays with a score of 125 points. Matt Kellenly currently leads the conference in the 100 and 200 with the best times in each. Dustin Jordan currently leads the conference in the 400 meter with the best time of 53.2 seconds. Our 4x1 team is currently leading the conference with the best time so far, and many personal bests have been attained in the recent meets. I will go through a few of them for you. Corey Liggett, long jump 19 feet half inch at the BHS meet. Andrew Dean ran the 110 high hurdles in 17.2 seconds. Tim Breeze reached a personal best in the discus at Wapello. Good job, Tim. Jake Dean reached a personal best in the shot put with a throw of 40 feet 11 inches. That's pretty far. The 1600 medley team of Jake Dean, Dustin Guy, and Ryan Kelly and Riley Holtkamp placed fourth at the BHS meet and are currently ranked third in the conference. Adam Brown is consistently jumping 5'8" in the high jump and is tied for first place rankings in our conference. Good job, Falcons! In other news, the boys' soccer team has lost both their first games. April 10th, they lost to IMS 4-1, and April 12th, they lost to Holy Trinity 5-0. Apparently, the girls' soccer team has not played yet. At least I don't have any scores. Oh, sorry. Their first game was April 4th, apparently. Back to you, Brian.
Where is Jedediah?
There is Jedediah. Where's your little bird kick?
Spear!
He's at a track meet. On guard.
Gentlemen, attack!
Where'd you get these guys?
A conundrum?
Oh man, they'll never believe this.
Oh man, I love those guys.
You've got to be kidding me. He's stealing our thunder. He's taking away from the rest of our show. Every time we've had something interesting and informative and journalistic, but no, some idiotic birdman has to come interrupt us with his stupid hijinks.
I think he's funny.
I think you're stupid.
Hey guys, we have 3 seconds left. Could you wrap it up?
What? I'll take as long as I need to. If the bird is going to take up all